We've all been there. That place where doubt seems to linger over everything we do. Whether it's doubting our own abilities, doubting our worth, or doubting that we have what it takes to make our dreams a reality. These moments can be isolating, making us feel as if everyone else has it all figured out while we're just stumbling in the dark. But what if I told you that doubt, that nagging voice in the back of your mind, is actually a sign that you're on the verge of something great? That's one of the core messages from Tony Robbins, a world-renowned life coach and motivational speaker. His teachings are centered around the idea that doubt isn't an obstacle, it's a guidepost. It's not a sign that you're incapable, but a signal that you're being pushed out of your comfort zone, that you're about to step into a version of yourself that's stronger, more confident, and more capable than you ever imagined. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a cliff, looking down into a valley filled with fog. That's what self-doubt feels like. The uncertainty of what lies ahead. The fear of falling, of failing. But just like standing on that cliff, doubt isn't there to tell you to back away. It's there to remind you to be careful, to plan your next move. But also to show you that beyond that fog, beyond that uncertainty, lies a path that only you can carve out. The journey from doubt to confidence isn't an overnight transformation. It's a process, a path that we walk step by step. And it's a path filled with setbacks, with stumbles, and with moments that test our resolve. But every stumble, every moment of hesitation, is an opportunity, a chance to grow, to learn, and to come back stronger. Tony Robbins teaches that confidence isn't about feeling like you have all the answers or never experiencing fear. Real confidence is the ability to act in spite of fear, to take one step forward even when every fiber of your being is telling you to retreat. It's about trusting that, no matter what happens, you have the inner resources to handle it. And that's where many of us get stuck. We look at confidence as something you either have or don't have, when in reality, it's something that's built, nurtured, and strengthened over time. Let's talk about self-doubt for a moment. We often see it as a weakness, something to be ashamed of. We compare ourselves to others, people who seem so self-assured, so clear in their direction, and wonder why we can't have that same certainty. But what we don't see are the countless hours of inner work those people have put in. We don't see the times they too have doubted, questioned, and felt just as lost as we do. Tony Robbins often shares that even he, at the height of his career, has experienced doubt. Yes, the same Tony Robbins who speaks to thousands of people at sold-out events, who has coached presidents and top athletes, he's felt that same crippling uncertainty. But what sets him apart isn't an absence of doubt, it's his relationship with it. Instead of letting doubt stop him, he uses it as a tool for growth. So how do we start building that relationship with our own self-doubt? How do we begin to see it not as a roadblock, but as a stepping stone to confidence? The first step is awareness. When those thoughts creep in, I'm not good enough, I'll never succeed. What if I fail? Take a moment to really listen to them. Where are they coming from? Are they rooted in a past experience? Are they echoes of someone else's words? Maybe a parent, a teacher, or even a friend who doubted your capabilities. Our doubts are often not our own. They're stories we've absorbed over time, narratives that were shaped by the world around us. Recognizing this is crucial because it means we can choose to rewrite them. Imagine for a moment that every doubt you have is like a story written in pencil. It might seem permanent, but with the right effort, it can be erased and rewritten. And that's what we're doing. We're rewriting the story of who we are and what we're capable of. The second step is to challenge these beliefs. Tony Robbins is a big proponent of questioning the beliefs that hold us back. When you think, I'm not smart enough, ask yourself, who says? Is there real evidence to back up that statement, or is it just a feeling? And even if there was a time when you struggled or failed, does that define you forever? Of course not. We all have moments of weakness, but they don't have to become our identity. The more you question your doubts, the weaker they become. And the weaker they become, the stronger you grow. It's like peeling back layers of an onion. Each doubt you challenge brings you closer to the core of who you truly are. A person with immense potential, with strengths you might not even be aware of yet. But recognizing and challenging doubt is only part of the process. The real shift happens when we replace doubt with empowering beliefs. This isn't just about positive thinking or telling yourself, I can do it. It's about building a solid foundation of beliefs that support your growth. Tony Robbins teaches that our beliefs are like the roots of a tree. If those roots are strong, the tree can withstand storms, droughts, and even grow in difficult conditions. But if those roots are weak, the tree will topple at the first sign of trouble. So, what kind of roots are you cultivating? If your mind is filled with thoughts like, I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed, your roots are weak. But you can strengthen them by consciously choosing new beliefs. Start by affirming your strengths. I am capable of learning and growing. Every challenge I face is an opportunity to get stronger. I have the resources I need to overcome any obstacle. It's not about convincing yourself that you're invincible. It's about reminding yourself that you're resilient. There's a big difference between telling yourself, I'll never fail, and saying, no matter what happens, I can handle it. The former is unrealistic and sets you up for disappointment. The latter is empowering because it acknowledges that life will throw challenges your way, but you're prepared to face them. Another powerful tool Tony Robbins uses to build confidence is changing your physiology. Have you ever noticed how your body reacts when you're feeling down or unsure? You might hunch your shoulders, look down, or breathe shallowly. This physical posture actually feeds your emotional state, making you feel even more powerless. But by simply changing the way you hold your body, you can shift your emotional state almost instantly. Stand up tall, roll your shoulders back, and take a deep breath. Feel the difference? This isn't just a psychological trick, it's a physiological response. When you adopt a strong, confident posture, you're signaling to your brain that you're in control, that you're ready to take on whatever comes your way. So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed by doubt, take a moment to stand tall, take up space, and breathe deeply. It's a simple yet powerful way to reclaim your confidence. And finally, the most important step, take action. Confidence isn't built in your head, it's built through experience, through doing. Tony Robbins emphasizes that the fastest way to build confidence is to take action, even if it's small. Each time you take a step forward, no matter how tiny, you're proving to yourself that you're capable. You're gathering evidence that contradicts your doubts. So, set a goal, any goal. It doesn't have to be big or life-changing. Maybe it's speaking up in a meeting, reaching out to someone you admire, or starting a small project you've been putting off. The goal itself doesn't matter as much as the act of doing it, because with each step, you're sending a message to your subconscious, I can do this. And that's how confidence is built, one small victory at a time. This is your journey, from doubt to confidence, from hesitation to action, from being held back by fear to being propelled forward by purpose. Will there be moments when doubt creeps back in? That's okay. It's not about eliminating doubt. It's about learning to move forward in spite of it. Confidence isn't the absence of doubt. It's the courage to act even when doubt is screaming in your ear. So take a deep breath, stand tall, and take that first step. The world needs your unique talents, your voice, your contribution. And the only thing standing between you and your potential is that small voice of doubt. Don't silence it. Transform it. Use it as fuel to step into the person you're meant to be. Unlock your potential. The journey from doubt to confidence starts now.